Vegas to Japan, different hemisphere hotties from Greece to Thailand. Being on safari in the motherland. A rice in Indochina with a crew of Asian fans. I told you, keep the block cause the world is mine. Hit the currency exchange, it's Euro time. Monte Carlo casino, spend the dime. Fast cars to Autobahn, Berlin is mine. Catch me in Paris, but not in the Hilton. 5-star hotels, 6-star pimping. Now I'm in Brazil and I'm bicycle dip. South American queens, big boss living. Different places, brand new faces. Got more locations than military bases. I've been caught my dreams, so ain't no more chase. Stamp my passport, next destination.
Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wild world. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wild world.
This journey up in Richmond County.
Alright. What it don't do, it's your boy LB Johnson.
And I'm running for president of the Las Vegas Strip.
And this is Shut Up and Talk
We
TV,
drinking.
the Las Vegas Strip. We drinking! Hey man, we got a great show for you, man. Welcome to Shut Up and Talk TV. Dog Johnson is on assignment. He'll be coming with some special correspondent news a little later in the show.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot to talk about, man. We got to talk about, of course, Kanye, man, announced he's running for president.
I cannot believe Mr. Kardashian is doing this.
Yeah, man. We got to talk about one thing we did. You know, we went out and gave away, did another food giveaway. We got some footage for that, so we'll be talking about that.
Village.
Yeah, man. I went, man, and I found this dude, man. New Mexico plug. If you don't know that name, you will very soon. This dude's on Snapchat, killing the game, huge fan base, and he's literally giving away, I'll say for now, stuff for free. So I went and met up with him, man, at his ranch, and I interviewed him, man. We talked about some good things, man, so we got that coming. But before we do any of that, first, we got to check with my homegirl, Cammy. She keep the beard lined up, looking real good. She got a new shop, and I want to make sure we showcase it. This is Cammy Cuts.
I couldn't get an appointment.
What it don't do, man, it's your boy LB Johnson, man. I'm live right now at Cammy Cuts over here on Academy in Asuna. What's the name of this plaza? Academy Plaza, whatever. Hey, for all y'all fellas, ladies, whatever, y'all need to get lined up. Y'all need to be looking good. Come see Cammy Cuts. It's going down in the major way. Been taking care of me for years. Only one I let put a finger in my mouth. when she lining me up, y'all. Man, y'all come see her. Come check her out, man. Hey, for appointments, look at the bottom of the screen, man. I'll leave the number. Y'all know what it is. LB Johnson for Shut Up and Talk TV. ABQ Salon Suites. This is on Academy and Osuna. Y'all got to rock with it in a major way. Let me show you what you do through this door. Come in here. Now, don't get confused, y'all. There's a lot of different beautician spots and all that. But we ain't showing all them because we don't rock with them. We rock with right here, Cammy Cuts. Remember, y'all, she's a barber, not an actress. Come see Cammy, man. Check the bottom of the screen for more information. We are back again. Shout out to Cammy Cuts doing the damn thing. Keeping your boy looking fresh.
I still didn't get an appointment. I don't know how that works.
I'll holler at her.
My money's good.
I'm gonna have your people call her people
Yeah.
line it up.
See what
Literally.
we do.
Now we got to talk about Kanye West, bruh. Okay, for any of y'all been living under a bush, I want to give you a quick kind of storyline on Kanye West. Kanye West, about 3 years ago, no, 2, whatever, Kanye West went and met with Donald Trump. Everybody had an issue with this because when he met with him, mind you, black folks, we ain't really feeling Trump. Mexicans ain't really feeling Trump for good reason. First of all, he said he wanted to literally say basically all immigrants were terrorists and some more crap.
Except his wife.
Yeah, except his wife, of course. He talked about building this big old wall. I mean, everything that comes out of Trump's mouth these days is pretty much hate and negativity.
Yeah.
And Kanye supports this dude. So that was already enough to have us like, whoa, bro. And this after the same dude that said George Bush didn't like black people. So it kind of shocked us when he liked that white person, Trump.
There is something about Kardashian hoo-ha
Bruh.
that makes black men lose they damn mind.
And normally I'd be like, nah, bro, let's not blame it on Kardashians. We can't do that. But, hey.
Where's Reggie Bush?
Bruh, literally Reggie Bush.
Where's Chris light-skinned Humphrey?
Lamar Odom.
How you sign $100 million contract and then become a crackhead?
Come on. And then OD in a hoe house. Only thing you're supposed to OD from in a hoe house is Viagra and vagina. There you go,
Yeah,
Moochie.
I'm just
That's
saying.
it. And that's a good OD. But literally, bruh, so sadly, I agree with you. We got to kind of point the blame at somebody. The brother was doing a lot better. His mom passed away. He met a Kardashian.
And lost his damn mind.
But then there was a ray of sunshine, or hope, if you will, at least for me, when he came out saying that he was saved now, and he went gospel. You know, he came out with the choir doing their thing. Choir's amazing. Songs coming out dope.
His musical talent has never been in question.
Come on now.
I mean, but neither is R. Kelly's. So that don't carry a whole lot of weight with me right now.
Ouch! Wow, that's a good comparison.
I'm just saying.
So literally, I was like, for me personally, growing up in the church and being, really rooted spiritually, I was like, dope. Christian, you're doing his thing. I like to see he's trying to change his life. That was the good part. The bad part about it was that all of a sudden, a lot of folks are questioning. Some folks thought it was just a ploy to sell albums. So there's like, oh, he's only lying basically to get more folks to want to buy his records. He's just pretending to be crazy for all these different facts, reasons. But then I said this, when he first came out and started talking about running, when he announced that he was running for president, I said, I can't even take it serious unless he steps up and goes against Trump.
Trip off this. Everybody forgets when Trump first got elected. He said if Trump can be president, Kanye should run in 2020.
He really
said
did.
this while Trump was running.
And even on his tour, he kept saying that he was going to run. So he let us know. Then all of a sudden, we didn't hear anything until now. So for me, I'm like, okay, cool. I even put up a post, man, and some of my good folks, shout out to Frank Gaddy, they got upset with me because they was like, bruh, LB, you can't be seriously talking about voting for this dude. And I'm like, me personally, Donald Trump, hell no. Biden, it seems like Biden, real sketchy. I'm looking at the sniffing little girls and stuff. It's weird. Weird, Biden.
Biden seems like the lesser of two evils.
Exactly.
But let's be real. If Kanye is really able to get his name on the ballot and he runs, all he's going to do is split the vote.
And that's the problem.
And pretty much guarantee we get another 4 years of Trump.
And for y'all to understand what splitting the vote and all that, the best way to explain it is how Trump got nominated, how he got elected.
How he won last time.
Literally, so many folks didn't want Hillary that
so
they're willing
voted
for
whatever dude's name
they
was.
voted
Nobody
for anyone else.
place.
But of course, he didn't have enough votes to be president. But Trump had plenty of that Republican vote.
He took enough votes away from Hillary to get Trump in office.
Exactly. So that's the problem with, and that's what a lot of people are saying, that maybe this is a ploy, something they actually they concocted to help Trump get reelected.
Why wouldn't they do it again?
This is very true. But then it comes out today, man, and this makes a lot more sense. Is they say, man, this could really be, they said, Kanye's off his meds, and this is just one big bipolar episode. Now we know it. Kanye has already admitted that at times he said he goes off his medication. He says because he doesn't like how it makes him feel loopy and he can't focus.
I don't want to make fun of anybody with any type of mental illness, but this is straight Tom Coonery.
Sad reality. It's like,
just come on, bro. Like, and even if let's say he's off his meds,
yeah,
I gotta believe if I had some type of mental issue or whatever, I would like to think that the woman in my life would pull me aside and say, D,
come on now,
baby, you can't do this.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You are publicly making a damn fool out of yourself.
If you love me,
you will tell me to sit my black ass down somewhere.
This is right after it just came out that his company's worth, Yeezy brand is worth almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
So he's doing amazing. His wife's brand almost $1 billion. Yeah. So like they're killing the charts, and it leads me to ask the question. And they bragged about it, that the Kardashians and Kanye, but can Kanye do any wrong? That's what it comes down to it. No matter what he's done, from the bipolarness, from the voting for Trump, from the
Kanye,
make the great hacks.
Yes, he can answer your question. Kanye's done a lot of wrong. A better question is, will there be any consequences for the wrong?
And that's what I mean.
Does?
Literally, no matter what he does, he doesn't lose sales in his shoes or his clothing line, and he doesn't lose sales in his music.
That's because we're in such a box here in America. We forget that Kanye is an international star. So Kanye could not sell a record here and still go platinum in the UK, over in Asia, Australia. Other countries look at things differently than we do.
And they love his weirdness.
Yeah,
they
love respect him for his musical talent.
They call it creativity, man. Some of the greatest artists of our time, and even before us, went overseas to London or Europe and have done been hugely successful.
I'll give you a prime example, and I hate to do the same comparison again. For those of you who don't know, R. Kelly has an R. Kelly Essentials album that was only released in Europe.
Yep.
And went multi-platinum after all the allegations and everything else.
He's still killing it.
And he's still making money off of that album.
Well, because Europe doesn't judge us. They just love us, especially black folks. Let me get raw. Black lives definitely matter in Europe.
Yeah.
And they love us.
I love to see the peaceful demonstrations that they have
going
on over
man,
there.
It's amazing,
that's
bro.
Awesome to me.
So at the end of the day, the question is, will you vote for Kanye? Or are you even taking Kanye serious?
I'm still trying to figure out if he's going to get his name on the ballot, because there are petitions and things that need to be done, and he probably has enough money to get his name on the ballot. But I'm really curious to see how he circumvents all the rules that everybody else. Because we interviewed some presidential hopefuls.
Yeah.
I want to see how
Jade.
I want to see how he circumvents all of these rules to get his name on the ballot to run for president. Or is he just jogging down Pennsylvania Avenue to the White House and he really got us all fooled?
Hey, but you know what they say, the lottie-dottie can do anything.
Hey.
On that note, let's take a break. When we come back, more Shut Up and Talk TV. What it don't do, it is your boy LB Johnson, Shut Up and Talk TV, right here, man, right now. I'm sitting with, I gotta call you like the infamous, because I've been paying attention. If you got Snapchat, if you in New Mexico, you definitely know this dude right here. But you might not know him by face, but you definitely know him by name. This is the New Mexico plug. Thank you for taking this interview, bro. Now, I've been watching you work, bro, and literally, I sit back, can't sleep, whatever, insomnia. I'm on Snap, bro, and your videos, your little snaps be so live. And then as if that's not crazy enough, the you be doing, bro, like literally giving away, it looked like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. Yeah. The Stash and Dash, which we'll get into in a minute. But before we do that, introduce yourself to everybody that doesn't know. What is the New Mexico plug?
What's good, man? The New Mexico plug, they call me Lucky, Luckii.
Yeah,
I got 3 eyes open, that's why I put II.
Focus.
New Mexico plug, man, it really just all started with the movement, bro, the whole cannabis industry, I believe, marijuana is a medication, man, and it brings us together and it cures, and I really don't believe in the whole pharmaceutical, part of the, the drugs and everything that's going on in the streets these days, people, dying off the drugs and everything like that. So kind of, I just kind of want to be the New Mexico cannabis guy, you know what I'm saying? To spread all the knowledge to everybody, man, and spread peace and humility out here in the streets.
It seems with the way you're doing it, bro, you're definitely like almost bringing the weed world together, if you will, so to speak. You definitely you're universal. I don't see you like battling with nobody or no crap like that. Just focus on, and I'm glad you said it how you did about, weed being a medication. Not it's not I don't look at it as a drug. To me, I'm from California, out there it's already legal. I've seen the difference. I don't know about you, but I got a couple baby mamas, and I've seen one of them in particular, the difference between her when she ain't smoked and when she has smoked. And it's literally day and night, bro. Like, some of them need it. So, and that to me literally helped me be okay. I was one of them dudes, bro. I didn't like, if I'm dating a girl, I didn't like no drugs at first. Growing up, that was my thought. Weed's bad. Weed's what they tell you, it's a gateway drug and all that crap. Even though I'm from the hood, somebody, I might smoke it, but I don't want her smoking it. Hey, you drink whatever. As I've gotten older and got more research and actually looked into about marijuana, different kinds of marijuana, and seeing how it can help a lot of people, whether it's folks suffering from cancer and even I've seen like AIDS patients that don't they don't have a appetite anymore. Then they smoke, it helps them, helps them not throw up and things like that. So I've literally seen the medicinal purposes of it. How does that fit into the overall New Mexico plugs, kind of your plan, if you will?
I mean, I just want to be kind of like that knowledge and that information and kind of lace up people with the knowledge, and let them know, like, for instance, like growing up, my parents are from Mexico. When my dad first found out that I was smoking, he was going to kill himself.
Damn.
So them, it was like, he was just like, no, not my son,
Like you on heroin or something.
Like I was just, it was bad then, and now my dad has helped me build grow rooms, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of like, he opened his eyes a lot more. I'd be like, Dad, you want to take this drug, oxys, whatever? I don't want to start getting into that. Heroin, or you want to water this plant and smoke this? You know what I'm saying?
And that's the biggest part, that it's actually a plant from the earth. We love seasonings. All those herbs from the earth. We love the herbs, however you say it. But we love all that. But then when it comes to weed, some people try to make weed like some type of poison, not realizing just like a lot of other things from the earth, it's good for us. It was meant for us, so to speak. Let's talk about Stash and Dash. If y'all don't know what Stash and Dash is, go on Snapchat, look up New Mexico Plug, and you'll find out all about it. You literally give away hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of merchandising. And just, I seen one video, bro, where you had a bundle of like I think it was like pre-rolled blunts or something, and you just put it in the tree, and then you put on it, and you tell folks come find it. And literally just, and I call it a blessing, man. I was raised in the church. I call that a straight blessing. But you just blessing folks with this. Like, what made you want to do this Stash and Dash, and why like do it like that?
To be honest, man, I was raised just to give, and take care of people all my life. So I've kind of been doing this for a long time already. I just never filmed it, I never really even knew social media that good. And I'm just barely starting to do that now, but I'm blessed, brother. I just want to bless other people. You know what I'm saying? And it's good marketing. Just one day I just woke up and I'm gonna stash this. And out there in Cali too. They started doing. I got a lot of my the way I move. From the Cali cat.
That's focused.
Yeah.
So where do you see the New Mexico Plug kind of? Well, let's take a step back. Let's talk about the pandemic for a minute. What did that do to your overall plan? 2020, everybody was like, oh, I can see clearly. This is going to be my year. I'm doing all these great things. A lot of small businesses open for the first time. Pandemic hits and shuts down the city, the state, the world. Did the pandemic hurt you or help you?
Oh, man, the pandemic blessed me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler, brother. So, like, in the worst situations, I actually strive best, you know. So it's just, I think it tests people's hustle, in situations like this. But it blessed my hustle, especially I'm starting a delivery smoke shop. We'll get into that later or whatever. Virtual smoke shop where you don't actually have to go to the location. You can virtually be in the smoke shop and purchase it in there.
Oh, dope.
But with all the smoke shops being closed, it really blessed my hustle, man. Really.
So basically, the pandemic, I said this on a post, and some folks got mad. But the pandemic's been good to you, right? Like, of course, nobody want, and it's sad. I've even lost people to coronavirus, so we're definitely not gloating or parading that. However, the pandemic for some folks, and to me, hustlers, that's what I'm saying. Hustlers, no matter what, you're going to work. And what this did is made even me get off my behind. I was used to having the studio for ProView Networks, and we go in here, we shoot our shows, and big cameras and the lights and everything set. This pandemic shut down the studio, so then we had to step out. I had to be more conventional. Okay, how can I do this? I said, forget it, man, let's take the location. Folks don't like being up in the house anyways. So I said, let's take them where they want to be. Like right now, man, we literally, in New Mexico, I'll say we on the west side. That's all y'all need to know. We ain't gonna give y'all addresses and all that. Don't need y'all pulling up, man, my boy, when he's chilling. But on the west side, doing the damn thing, in New Mexico, in the city, in the streets. Where do you see, or where do you hope to see the New Mexico Plug go from here?
Oh man, I'm glad you mentioned what you mentioned earlier, because like another thing that the pandemic did do for me, it made me like, it gave me a slap in the face, bro. Like sometimes we take certain things we have for granted, and certain things that are placed there, and everything was taken from us, So like, we never know what resources and things we're gonna keep on continue having, especially with the world shutting down. Like if the world shuts down right now, if the electricity shuts down now, you got, what it is. You know how to like build your own fires. You know how, just don't want to get too much in that.
That's that focus up.
Yeah, with where I'm going with this, man. Just in these couple last months, I got an LLC, the motor that I've got established with my lawyer. But with everything being closed, I wasn't able to do the paperwork until it opened. I'm doing a non-profit organization.
Focus.
I built some studios. I was able to organize my plan, my clothing.
Street money, I like that. Might give me some gear. Let's do this. Let's take a break. When we come back after commercial, we're going to talk more. Hey, man, we're going to spend the day with New Mexico Plug, see where we at. More Shut Up and Talk TV after this. The studio / smoke shop. He doing big things, man. Just setting up shop. It's official, man. Got the construction crew in here doing their thing. But as anyone knows, nothing's official in New Mexico without the ambassador himself, George Fisher, a.k.a. Fat Fish, in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Look, we're busy working. We ain't gonna bother you. But Lucky, let everybody know, man, what's going on with the smoke shop and the studio.
Oh man, bro. You see over there, got the booth. About to get the acoustic phone. I'm really about to start doing it. I got a couple artists. We'll talk about that some other time.
Yeah.
Ready to start killing it. I got the the
ambassador,
man,
man. Look,
blessing me with his presence.
that's that seal of approval, man. Look. Hey, y'all, he ain't doing nothing but looking at porn, y'all. Yeah, he acting like he busy, man. Let's talk about the smoke shop. So when do you expect this to be open? And this is this is set up for the virtual smoke shop you're talking about, right?
Yes, sir. So with the pandemic and everything going on, I thought it'd be cool to do a virtual smoke shop where you could be in the smoke shop without having to, personally be in the smoke shop. You can go, you click the thing, and it'll pop up, and you can see it 3D and in person, and they give you the website to buy everything. I got the printer. I'm about to start printing my clothes. We got the vinyl. We got different vinyl, street money stuff. I wish I had other stickers.
It's a trip because you said earlier that the pandemic definitely kind of slapped you in the face and woke you up.
Oh, yeah.
And we just see your hustle's official from the clothing company, smoke shop, studio. I mean, you doing what you're supposed to do, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, man. The Bible said, "Man, don't work, you don't eat," and you definitely evidently like to eat because you're working hard.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Lucky, thanks for talking to us, man. Real quick, let everybody know how to get more in touch with you on social media.
Oh man, follow me, New Mexico Plug. On Snapchat, my Instagram is Lucky NM Plug, LUCKY Plug.
Done deal, man. Lucky, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, we are back. This is Shut Up and Talk TV. Hey, big shout outs to the homie Lucky over at New Mexico Plug.
Yes, sir.
Doing his damn thing, man. His ranch is the man's doing it, man. And I love to see anybody giving back or just helping out the community. Look for big things coming from Lucky, man. We sat down, we're going to be talking about, he wants to start a nonprofit organization, man. So we'll be sitting down and see how we can help him do that. He got the clothing line, man. He got the smoke shop. He got the studio. He's doing it right, man.
Positive
big shout
changes 2020. That's
there
what you
go,
vote
man.
for. Let's get it.
Even through all this pandemic, a lot of great things to come. So again, shout out to New Mexico Plug. With that being said, let's kind of change gears, bro. We got to talk about something, man. Me and you, everybody's heard about Jeffrey Epstein. We've heard the rumors of how he died, if he's really dead. Dude was literally a serial child molester. Period, point blank.
And I have such trouble with that because if I had that kind of money, I'd probably be a serial womanizer.
Man, look, be a player, yeah.
But come on now.
So we now know
why
that
do sick people get blessed like that?
40, 50, he was a billionaire. Had his own island, own fleet of jets and everything. But he literally 40 to 50 little girls. When I say little, 13, 14. And here's the thing. He had a girlfriend that literally her job was to help basically groom these little girls and make them feel comfortable enough to give him massages.
His assistant. And he recruited other high school girls to go out and bring other high school girls.
And he did this for like 15, 20 years. The youngest girls are now 30, 40-year-old women. As if that's not enough, he was arrested. He was charged. He went to jail not once but twice, the last time ending with him allegedly hanging himself, committing suicide in his cell.
I don't believe it.
I believe he's on his island right now chilling.
No, I believe he's dead, but I believe he's dead because people were afraid he was going to tell.
You think like the Lottie Dottie or some of the presidents and
anybody he had dirt on because a coward like that, what do they do when they get caught up?
Yeah,
they start running their mouth. And somebody knew.
We know that one of the high profile people that was mentioned, of course, he's been linked to the Clintons, the Obamas. He's been linked to everybody, Trump, Jim Carrey, all these folks in Hollywood. But also he was linked to Prince Andrew of royalty. We was talking about London the last segment, or Europe, overseas.
The one who said he didn't know the girl that was in photos.
He literally said he didn't know the girl. The girl said she definitely, that Epstein sent her to have sex with him several times, that she was molested by him. Dude said he didn't know her, and then they literally showed the picture with him and Epstein's girlfriend and the alleged and the little girl.
Not at a club, not at a party.
Come on, man.
In an apartment. Come on now.
So anyways,
I know everybody to come in my house.
As if all that's not enough. Epstein's now dead. He's gone. No justice has been served. No justice for the victims.
Nope.
But this whole time, we know his girlfriend has been missing in the wind. She's been hiding out. They can't find her. There's been several warrants for her arrest. Finally, bruh, they found her.
Oh, changed and came.
Man.
Down goes Frazier.
They done found the girlfriend. They arrested her. She is in custody. And here's where it gets interesting, because we can't wait to find out what is, if anything, she gonna do.
My money's on she's going to hang herself too before she can speak publicly.
Now, one of the things they're saying is supposedly she got a list and she has the videotapes
Of course.
that her and Epstein
Of course.
have recorded of all these big high-profile people.
What woman have you ever been with that didn't have a file on everything you did?
Come on, man.
Good or
Look.
bad? She's the gatekeeper. She has all the dirt. They murdered Epstein, I believe, but she's the real threat, honestly, in my
I believe
opinion.
what's going to happen is I don't think she's going to get any real time, because, not that she doesn't deserve it, she definitely deserves to be in the rest of her life, but she's going to turn witness and she's going to bring out all these high-profile people. The best thing she has going for herself right now is us. Social media, the news, media, period. Because as long as we're, and we've already started it, everybody's doing it, saying literally, there's like literally a timetable saying how long will she survive in custody before they try to kill her, like they supposedly did Epstein.
As I said, either she turns witness and she's protected, or we don't hear from her ever again.
But I do want to say this, and I got to be clear, because the one thing that bothers me is everybody, naturally, they see, pretty much like I said, Jim Carrey, the Clintons, Obamas, even Trump, all have been connected to Epstein. And what they're saying is, oh, well, they've been to those islands. So check this out, y'all. Literally, there's a whole list of over 50 to 100 actors, actresses, senators, representatives that have been to Epstein's island. Let me tell you how it works in showbiz and also in the one percenters. The bottom line is this: Epstein had an island, this magnificent island similar to Virgin Records CEO has an island that a lot of people come and visit. Epstein, naturally, if I'm a senator and we need to have a summit, I'm going to say, just like I would say, hey, let's go, we're renting out Cancun, let's fly everybody in, we're going to have a summit at this paradise, this beautiful place. So it is possible. I'm not saying these people definitely aren't guilty, because I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know any of them personally. I don't want to believe, nor will I be when I hate the people that come out there and say, I literally see somebody put a post, Obama's a pedophile too, Trump's a pedophile too. Even though I can't stand, I do not like Trump as a person, I would never put that label on anybody without facts.
Just because you go to a place doesn't mean you support everything about the place. I had lunch at Trump Towers years ago, and I'm not trying to kick anybody else across the border.
I eat at Krispy Kreme all the time. That does not mean that I'm a never mind. Moving on.
What's wrong with Krispy Kreme?
Look, Krispy Kreme's an amazing place.
I was going to say, this is the house that donuts is built while you playing. Come on now.
But look, end of the day, y'all got to stop doing that. Everybody, don't just say just because they're connected or they're in a picture or they went to Epstein's house, that does not mean that they were doing what Epstein was doing. The one thing we do know is Epstein was very rich. He had handlers. He had several women and people that kind of controlled these little girls and kept them where some folks didn't know. Now, I'm not saying that everybody didn't know. Like, prime example, Prince Andrew lied and said he never met the chick, and she got a picture with him. But I'm like, it's still, until we see hard evidence of any of these presidents or any of these celebrities with some of these girls or with, Epstein doing some of these crimes, let's not put them under the bus.
This way. There are a lot of you watching this right now who don't know about the dirt that the person next to you do. It happens. You be around people, and what they do in the dark is what they do in the dark. I'm not talking about you personally. I'm just saying.
I'm more worried about you, player. Look, I know I'm good. I'm sitting next to you. Dirt.
Connection don't mean anything. I didn't know him my whole life, and I still can't grow a full beard. He's had one since he was 7, so don't rub off.
Facts right here. Any dirt that DVS has done, sadly, I probably am connected to it. This is my big brother. We've been rolling for a lot of years, so I can't even deny and say I didn't know. But I didn't know, okay?
No, I plead the fifth.
The
50.
Hey, on that note, man, hey, we got to get out of here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in again. Dog Johnson on location, man, correspondent, doing his thing. He'll be back with us next week, though. Hey, do us a favor, man. Like this video, or if you're watching on YouTube, like it, share it, tell somebody about it. Make sure you go to facebook.com/shutupandtalkofficial and like that, man. We got so much. All our content goes on there. We got a lot of big things coming up, man.